Here I am about to do a solo play of Fliptoons, a new game coming to us from Thunderworks Games. I do want to say thank you for letting us have a copy of this to cover on the channel for you. So, if you have not seen the unboxing and how to play, I'll put a link up to there. I am going to kind of walk through how the game still plays, but I'm going to let you know what the changes are for a solo play. So for a solo play for your starting deck, you are going to remove the skunk and add an extra caterpillar. So you're going to start with a snail, a dragonfly, a bee, and 3 caterpillars. You're going to remove the skunk from the Toon deck. You are going to shuffle up the Toon deck. You are going to remove 20 cards at random. And then you are going to lay out your market. So when you lay out the market, just like in the regular game, you're going to put the cards out and then you're going to arrange them by their rank number from left to right. Same thing with the value. So your lower ranks are going to be your cheaper cards. You are not going to be using the Critic's Choice card. You are not going to be using the first player card. You are still going to give yourself a fame card and a player aid that's got the how to play on one side and the icons on the other. I'll leave the how to play side up so you can see how it does indeed play. Basically, I'm going to be shuffling up this deck. We are going to flip our cards into a 3x2 grid. Certain cards and certain abilities may make it to where my grid will be more than 6 cards. I'll cover those as they happen. After that, I am going to check my fame, and I'm going to set it. The goal of this game is to get to 30 fame in a check fame phase before the deck runs out and I am not able to fill up the market. If I cannot fill up the market, I haven't reached that 30 fame mark, then I have lost. I am averaging about a 50% win rate at the current moment with the solo rules. After I check my fame, I am going to do a market phase in which I can do up to 2 actions. I can choose to only do 1. I may only be able to afford 1. I can do 2. The actions you are allowed to do is hire a card from the market for its fame up above. The cards themselves are what gives me the fame. Think of it like a deck builder where the fame is the currency your cards are generating and you're buying cards to hopefully give you more. The other thing I can do is I can dismiss a Toon from my deck. When I dismiss it, it needs to be face up in front of me. It cannot be one of my face down cards off to the side. There are cards that allow you to flip cards. It cannot be one of those. It needs to be face up. I can dismiss a card for 5 fame unless the card says otherwise, such as the caterpillars, which you'll see. And that is basically it. After the market phase, I'm going to refill the market phase, set it by rank, then discard the first and last card, refill again, setting by rank. So let's go ahead and get this shuffled up and get started. So when you build it, you are going to start in the upper left, work your way to the right, and then go down, like so. You are then going to count up your fame based on what they say. So the bees are 1, the caterpillars are 0, the snails 2, the dragonfly is 0, and then it gives you +1 per unique adjacent card, of which there's 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then you can just take your little player aid card and set yourself up at 5. And now you can look out here and see what you want to either buy or dismiss. So again, it is 5 to dismiss a card. Or it costs 3 to dismiss the caterpillars. If you ever have 4 cards, you are not allowed to dismiss a card. I think we are going to start off by getting the sheep. So then when you buy a card, it is going to just basically go face down next to your area. So now we refill the market with another sheep. We discard the first and last cards from the market. We then refill it. So we got us a butterfly. That works out well there. Then the monkey gets kicked down here and we got a rabbit at 10. And that is it. So now for the cleanup, we collect these cards. We collect our purchase card. We shuffle up all of our cards. And we are then going to just repeat that again and again until the end game is triggered, either by the deck running out or me getting rid or reaching 30 fame. So again, give it a little shuffle, little here and there with the cards moving around. And then let's flip. So again, a caterpillar, a bee, a snail, caterpillar. We're hoping for the sheep. We did not get the sheep there. We did not get the sheep there. So there is my sheep. So the sheep just kind of goes off to the side like so. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are not unique. So we are at 5 fame again. So I could buy my other sheep and increase my odds there. Or I can just buy this butterfly, which will allow me to dismiss a caterpillar for free. So I think that's what we are going to do. We're going to buy the butterfly, and we will dismiss one of our caterpillars. When you dismiss a card, it just goes off to the side, face up. Certain cards may reference your dismissed cards as we go. So we'll grab all those up. So again, we refill with a dog. The dog and monkey go bye-bye. Both monkeys are gone. I actually really like the monkeys. That makes me sad. So then we slide these down. The snake and the lion. So it'd be really cool if I was able to get that snake. That snake is a really cool ability where it dismisses a card from your deck, but then you grab the top Toon deck. So you're basically swapping out your cards, which is really good early game, seeing as you have all those starter ones. Not as good later game because you might get rid of some of your good stuff. Alrighty, so shuffling this up. And we get started with our next flip. So we have a snail. Woohoo! Our sheep ended up in the middle. A caterpillar, a dragonfly, my butterfly, and my bee. So that goes up there. So now we are at 2, 3. The sheep is in the middle column, so it's +4. So we're at 2, 3, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So we are up to 12. Ooh, so I could afford that snake. I wouldn't be able to dismiss anything, but the snake's going to dismiss stuff. Or the rabbit's nice because the rabbit's going to start being stacked on other rabbits and flipped over cards. You know what? I want to dismiss something. So I think we are going to get the rabbit for 7. That leaves me with the ability to dismiss a card. I am going to spend 3 to dismiss my other caterpillar. So that is my 2 actions there. Flip over the next card. It is a dog. These slide over. Dog and lion go bye-bye. The ostrich and the cat. So cool. The snake stayed at 10. So if I can get another lucky flip like I just did, then maybe I can actually still afford and grab the snake. If I didn't, then, oh well, that was a misstep on my one, and I can still look at this camel, which if no other player or the market has more camels than you, he is worth 4 instead of the 2. The ostrich actually wouldn't be too bad either because you can stack the next revealed card on this card, which basically means that I'd be getting out more cards. All right, so my sheep did not end up in the middle, so I am already unluckier. So there, the rabbit, and so not as good. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So I can't afford my snake. I can't afford the camel and not able to do anything else. So we'll just grab the camel. Flip over the card. The turkey comes to the end. Woo, it kicked my snake down for now. Oh, my ostrich is going away. If I would have had one more, I could have purchased them. So let's go ahead and flip over. So 6. Another camel. So hopefully my camel doesn't come up because I would not have more. The market has it on me. Let's see, the goat, it +3 if in the upper row. That wouldn't be too bad. My snake's back up to 10. Let's see where we go from here. Alrighty. So we get the dragonfly, we get the rabbit, the bee. Yep, got my camel, so he's only worth the 2. Alright. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10's a decent number. I can get my snake now. There is stuff I wouldn't mind getting rid of. I can get my camel and dismiss my other caterpillar. I can get other sheep. I can get the goat. You know, I think we're just going to go and grab the snake. I really like the snake. So, and then flipping over, there is the donkey. The donkey is going to be the lowest one, so I'm not going to move the stuff yet. Flip over 2. So we have a 24. We have a 15. Glad I didn't move the stuff. Alrighty. So I need to start trimming out some cards from my deck because it is getting a little big and I'm not getting stuff that can fully, like the rabbit can stack on other rabbits or face down cards, but I have nothing to flip cards. I don't have any other rabbits, etc. So it is starting to get a little big, and this is a game you definitely want to keep your deck small and start dismissing. But now I'm starting to generate some decent capital. I can maybe dismiss something and get some good cards. So butterfly, dragonfly, sheep, not in the middle, snail, rabbit. So I didn't even get my snake. So I am going to fairly for sure dismiss something so I can start getting through there. Because that's 3 cards I didn't get up. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. So my caterpillar is out, which is only going to cost me 3. So I could still buy any of these cards. I think I might buy the camel just so I can start activating my camel if it comes up. So yeah, we're going to buy the camel and dismiss the caterpillar. And there are those. So, but it's all right because if I get 2 camels, then I'll be fine. So goat and bear go away. We get another turkey and we get the other butterfly. So, alrighty. So I'll probably still have 3 left, but not necessarily because I could get my snake. So come on, snake. All right. So camel. Snake. So we dismissed this top card, which was my rabbit. That's unfortunate. But we then stacked the top card from the Toon deck on this card. So we got the eagle. So he gets stacked there. So we're going to count his fame as well. But we are going to activate this, which is flip the next card placed unless it cannot be flipped. So it would have been my snail, but it's flipped. So I don't count that in my fame counting. Sheep's not where it needs to be. There's my dragonfly. And there is my butterfly. So now with the dragonfly, with stack adjacency, so these cards are not adjacent to each other, but all of the cards in this stack are adjacent to the dragonfly. So I do not have more camels than the market because my other camel didn't come up. So I'm at 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So now I'm going to look out here. What's pretty good? So the alligator's not bad. It helps dismiss cards that are adjacent to it. I could get that camel and push my luck up there. And then that would allow me to dismiss a card. Maybe my butterfly or the dragonfly. Although dragonfly is working good with the stacking stuff. You know, let's go ahead and grab the camel. And I'm going to dismiss my butterfly. So there is that. Put out a new card. They get another camel. They're just going to keep getting the camels, aren't they? Just to annoy me. The cow and the cat. So the cat is one of these ones. It cannot be dismissed, and it's going to get 1 point per starting card in your dismissed cards. Right now I have my 3 caterpillars as part of that. So we now go into this phase again. So dragonfly, snail, bee, sheep, camel, snake. So we dismiss one of my camels. We grab the top card from here. When hired, you may dismiss a caterpillar. I don't have any caterpillars anymore. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I know I want to dismiss a card. So do I buy another camel to make up for the camel that just got dismissed? Sure. So buy that for 4. Dismiss the bee for 9. Total of my 11. And we are getting low, so I probably have 1 more turn. The eagle comes out. The eagle and cow go away. This will be my last turn. So we get the rabbit. We get those. There we go. All right, so I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now, 3 of my cards are not going to come out. This is my last turn because I'm not going to be able to refill the market once the cards get discarded after the whole refilling and such. So basically, I need to try and accomplish 30. Like I said, I wasn't as good at getting my deck cleared out as quickly. I also got some bad luck with the way like the camels kept coming up when that out there for the sheep. She wasn't. I think I got her in the middle row once. So, and then my snake keeps dismissing my good stuff. So we have a camel. So that's cool. There's no camels out there. We have a snail. We have another camel. We have the dragonfly. We have the sheep in the middle. We have the snake. So snake is dismissing one of my camels. It's going to grab this top card. That is the tiger. So he is going to give me 1 point per card in your dismissed cards. So we may actually have a shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have a camel. So that's cool. There's no camels out there. We have a snail. We have another camel. We have the sheep in the middle. We have the snake. So snake is dismissing one of my camels. It's going to grab this top card. That is the tiger. So he is going to give me 1 point per card in your dismissed cards. So we may actually have a shot here. So that is going to be 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So I was one shy from accomplishing it. So, but there you go. That is the solo play of Fliptoons. As you saw, I was really close. I was basically one turn away. If I could have maybe gotten rid of, dismissed one of my other cards earlier, I might have been able to reach it, although the butterfly gives me 2 and they all give me 2. So that wouldn't have necessarily been a thing. Alrighty. So again, that was the solo play of Fliptoons. Hope that gave you a really good idea of how it does play. Like I said, everything was basically exactly the same. The only difference is you would have removed the 20 cards at the beginning of the game. And you would have had a skunk and playing against other people, etc. Alright, but if I could go ahead and get you to head down below and hit like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. Let me know what your favorite cartoon is/was. And then if you're looking for games, you can go ahead and hit up Miniature Market down below. And that is going to give us a portion of the sales if you use our link back to the channel to help fund what we are doing here. Alrighty, so tune away.